I don't have my own cell phone. I know, right? All of my friends have their own smartphones, and sometimes I just sit and watch them play on it. They make cool pictures, watch funny videos, chat on Facebook. I get so jealous when they show off their phones in front of me. It really ticks me off. But my birthday is coming up soon. At first, I tried to drop hints to my parents, telling them subtly about all the benefits of having a phone. One day, we were in the kitchen talking about homework when I said, "It's harder when people chat in the WhatsApp group about homework and I'm missing out." Another day, we were all sitting on the couch and I said subtly, "If I had a phone, I could really see what others did for extra credit." Subtle, right? But I felt like they weren't getting it, and my birthday was in a week, so I had to tell them straight out, just in case they'll buy me something else. "Mom, Dad, I want a phone. I think it's important to my education and my social status that I have one." They didn't say anything. The day before my birthday, I was optimistic. When I reached home, I saw that both my mom and dad were sitting on the sofa in the living room and watching television. My mom noticed me and asked me, "Wow, you were early today. Any good news?" I answered, "No, Mom, but I want to ask you guys something." This time, my dad asked me, "And what is that?" "I want my personal cell phone." I said that confidently and firmly. My dad replied without any hesitation, "No." "Why?" I asked them.
"You are still young to have one. You should focus on your studies, blah, blah, blah."
They didn't say blah, 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 but I was so devastated I couldn't hear anymore. So I stormed out from there and went to my room upstairs. I locked the door and laid down on my bed, crying uncontrollably. The next day, it was finally my birthday. I was in no mood to celebrate, as I'm probably going to get some of the same old gifts like always. After cutting my 17th birthday cake, everybody gave me my birthday present. I thanked them, but I knew none of these boxes contained what I really wanted. Then, I noticed that my mom and dad came towards me with a big smile and handed me a gift box. I thought that it would contain books because the gift box is flat and in a rectangular shape. I opened, and to my surprise, it wasn't a book. It was an iPhone. I was so shocked, I was speechless. But then I was so happy that I jumped up and down and hugged my mom and dad so tightly. "Thank you so much, Mom, Dad." They said, "It's okay, but use it wisely and focus on your studies too." "I will. I definitely will," I said with excitement. And then I went on taking selfies and groupies with my friends, family, and with everyone. The next morning, I was super excited to bring the phone to school. I went to school and excitedly showed all of my classmates and friends my new phone. They were all excited and asked me to share my number with them and told me I should download apps like WhatsApp, Facebook, Instagram. And I did whatever they told me. And I actually felt quite popular that day because everyone was focused on me. Then one of my girlfriends asked me to download the Tinder app. But that app is only for 18 years and above. So I asked her, "Is it safe?" She replied, "Yes, it is. You can create some fake ID and chat with boys in that app." I thought that sounded really cool. She said, "I also do this, and it's really fun." So I agreed, and I created my fake profile with my fake profile picture in the Tinder app. And then really not long after that, I started to chat with numerous boys who were complete strangers. I started to spend more and more time on my phone than studying for my exams. On Tinder, some of the strangers were polite, but some of them were totally annoying and perverted. They asked for cheap photos and stuff, just after a little normal conversation. Those guys I immediately blocked, but it never stops. Other users start asking for the same. It was so gross and annoying. I realized after a while that there were only a few good guys on there. So I deleted my fake ID from Tinder. I had enough. But then on Facebook and even Instagram, I just met the same type of people. All my pictures that I uploaded on Instagram get commented by perverts with cheap comments like,
"You look very sexy. Call me."
just stuff like that. I thought I was going to have fun chatting with new people, but it ended up just being really annoying perverts all the time. So I called and asked one of my friends how to keep my pictures safe from the perverts and strangers. She said that I can hide my profile from them by activating my privacy on it. So I immediately made my profile private and blocked all the cheap user accounts. I deleted Tinder app, but I still have Facebook and Instagram app on my phone. Those mean and cheap comments from the strangers really affected me and made me divert from my studies. Those comments were always roaming around in my head. I started getting less marks on my test, and my teachers kept complaining about it because I'm usually really not bad at studies. So I thought about it, and I decided I was not going to use my phone like that. And the best way to keep yourself peaceful is to focus on only the one important thing. So I deleted all my ID and pictures from Facebook and other apps. After deleting them, I didn't at all feel sad or depressed. Actually, I felt so happy and free from all those thoughts. I returned my phone to my mom and dad, and they didn't ask me the reason for doing this. Instead, they praised me and hugged me. I felt so free and happy when they hugged me. I knew I did the right thing. After that, I immediately went to my room and started preparing myself for my final exam, since I only had 1 month to study. I did my best and ended up scoring 88% in my exam. Though it's not the best score, I'm happy with it. After that, I only want books as gifts. I did get a phone on my 18th birthday, but I use it wisely, and to be honest, I barely touch it. I just use the phone for downloading new files, books and documents, and for doing projects for school.